Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kelston. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to go over the team for Pokemon Sword and Shield that I am looking to use. If you're new, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Any help towards this new channel really gets me feeling like the ball is going to roll. But without further ado, let's take a look at the team. So obviously first up is my boy Corviknight. Corviknight, when he first got released, was super hype. All my friends were like, yes, finally a Raven Pokemon. This thing looks so freaking cool. I mean, just look at it. It's a black Raven, steel flying type. Yeah, that was the first choice on my team that I wanted to make. Number 2, and this one wasn't quite as obvious for me. I wanted to wait until the final evolutions were revealed, my starter Pokemon. I ended up going for Cinderace. Inteleon's just not my style. I don't think it's bad, I just don't want it for me. And then Rillaboom. That was the hard decision for me. Rillaboom and Cinderace really set the tone for Generation 8 starter Pokemon for me. The final decision maker was just, my style of battle is not tanks. And especially for the starter type, I don't want a tank on my team for that reason. I do have a single tank on my team later down the road, but I think we're actually about to see that up next. Next we have Umbreon. You guys can see my background. You know I'm an Eevee fan. Umbreon is my spirit animal. I love this Pokemon so much. I have had an Umbreon on my team every single generation that I can remember, all the way back to Gold and Silver, obviously. It's just the Pokemon that, it's my literal favorite Pokemon of all time. It's just so cool. Next up we have one of the new Pokemon. I will not post it for the next couple of seconds just to make sure that nobody that doesn't want to see any spoilers can see it. Fair warning, if you do not want to see this Pokemon, please leave now. Next up we have Dragapult. Look at that photo. This Pokemon is outstanding, and I love the fact that it shoots little baby forms of itself out of its head. It's so cool. And the fact that they picked a Garchomp to go on this photo, it is super cool. It's just Dragon Tail all the way, straight from the back of the head. Obviously, since I'm commenting on the photos, none of the photos I'm using I own. They were all Google images. You can search the Pokemon by name and end up finding the exact same photo. But yeah, Dragapult is outstanding. I really like this Pokemon. It's super cool. The baby form's even really cute, so. Next up is another new Pokemon. I love the baby form of this Pokemon. Toxtricity is super cool. Poison electric type. It's so dang good looking. Obviously, it's the first poison and electric type we've ever had before. It's just super cool. I don't know what the difference between the yellow and the blue one is, but the blue one looks really cool, the yellow one looks really cool. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm using one on my team, and his name will be Barney. Her name will be Barney. It doesn't matter to me. The first one I come up with, it's mine. When we do our walkthrough on Friday, November 15th, I will be obviously picking Score Bunny as my starter, and I will definitely be moving forward with, what's the name of the baby Corviknight? If I'm not mistaken, it's Rookidee, something like that. I will be picking up a Rookidee right away, hopefully Eevee, and the baby form of Toxtricity and Rapidash are all easily found at the very beginning part of the game. I have no idea if they will be, but obviously I know Dragapult's going to be a little bit later. I said it already. I caught myself a little too late, but Rapidash. Obviously this is not the look that they are going for in the game. Anybody who has actually seen the leaks knows that this is not the real Galarian Rapidash, but that just looks super cool. That was the photo I went for. I just love Rapidash so much, from the Glenwood Tangle all the way up until when I finally saw the Galarian Rapidash. I was like, yes, I'm taking Ponyta on my team. I will evolve it into a Rapidash. I'm not necessarily sure what they're going for typing, but we will find out sooner or later. So I'm really hoping for that Psychic Fairy type. So my team is going to consist of the Psychic Fairy type from Rapidash, the Poison Electric type from Toxtricity, Ghost and Dragon from Dragapult, Dark type, Fire type, and Steel and Flying. I do have a couple more things to show you guys, even more spoilers ahead if you actually have not seen any gameplay footage. Some of this has popped up on my Facebook account, and I would love to show off some of what I am seeing here. So please take a moment and watch a few things with me real quick if you don't mind. That is just super cool. All this gameplay is so cool. Level 24 Drizzle. Very nice. I can't see what it says. I got ice cream apps over the top of it. I can't see what that ghost type move was. I'm really excited for Inteleon. My wife is going to be running with Inteleon as far as I know. So I'm really excited to see how good it is. Oh, it looks like you can actually get Toxel pretty low. I saw a Toxel level 13. I don't know what they have dumped it for, but that's pretty funny. Middle evolution of Corviknight. Nice. Hop has that. I can't see that ghost type move. I want to see it so bad. These graphics just look so clean. I like how it throws the water pulse instead of coming from its mouth. That's super cool. A little frozen there. So we got a Meowth, a Tyrogue. I really love Hitmontop. I might throw Hitmontop on my team until I can fully replace it with something else. A little frozen there. Raboot. Makes sense, level 21, since your Drizzle is going to be level 24 at that point. I still can't see that ghost type move. About halfway through on the first video. Yeah, you see the little Toxel right there. Very nice. Oh, nice showing. Learning the new move. There's some stats for anybody who's actually interested in the stats of the game. Oh, this must be right after you get your first gym badge. Very nice. Let's see what they evolved their Tyrogue into. I didn't actually see the stats, so I have no idea what they're doing with it. I know we're a little glitchy and I do apologize. Got a Hitmonlee, very nice. And that's your Pokédex. Cool, cool. I'm so glad these are early Mons. I would hate to play through the early part of the game without something at least mildly cool. So used to playing Gen 1 Game Boy Advance game, Gen 3 Game Boy Advance game. It just seems like all the way up until about the 4th badge, you're kind of stuck with mediocre stuff all the way up until that point. Very cool, very cool. Some little bit of gameplay. Oh, we see the wild area in the back. Nice, nice. I'm only going to show a couple of these. I don't want to, like, spread a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. I I still want to, for the most part, enjoy the game on my own, but I do think watching some of this is fairly cool. I'm just too excited. I can't help myself, let's be real. During E3, when they showed the way to get back to the gym leaders, it was really interesting to find out that there was still like maze puzzles and stuff before each gym leader, especially thinking that the whole arena is taken up. Um, I'm just overwhelmed with the fact that it's that difficult still, um, per gym. I would think it would just be you walk in, the cutscene happens, you face your gym leader, and you walk out. Um, oh, look at this. Gigantamaxing right away. Oh, no. Okay. Dynamaxing. Apologize. Look at that fake out. There you go. Dynamax. Very nice. This is too funny. Just the fact that you have this overgrown, what looks like a mole rat, because let's be honest, that's what Hitmonlee looks like. Um, this overgrown mole rat just in this giant stadium. It's so funny. To be honest, one of my favorite water types in the game so far is that Barracuda Pokemon that is linked with the bird. Other than the fact that that was a Dynamaxed hit. The Pokemon does look pretty frail, if I'm being honest. I want to know what dump it is. I can't actually see what it is. Oh, I love the little cutscenes. Those are so cool. Yeah, you know she's Dynamaxing that. Don't play, Nessa. Go ahead. I really hope you can change the way your character throws the ball behind you. Obviously, Nessa did a little flick of the wrist. I thought that was super cool. Yeah, I was about to be shocked if that KO'd. Considering that when you Dynamax, you do raise your HP. Okay, so it seems like you also get a speed buff as well. Obviously, you saw that the Dynamaxed Hitmonlee went before her Dynamaxed Dreadnought. I believe this is the last one I'm actually going to run. This must be after you get the gym. Elisa, I think that's her name. Olivia, sorry. These graphics just look super dope. I mean, look at this. We've never had anything like this before. Obviously, I have my little gimmicks about the game that I'm not necessarily too fond of. But so does everybody. I mean, there are some people that are just like, no, I don't like the new Pokemon. No, I don't like the way it looks. No, I don't like the this or that. There was a whole bunch of lashback for the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as well. This is just so clean. It's a new system. We're in a new age. They're trying to appeal to a bigger audience. There's no reason to be all mad because it's not what we were when we were younger. But at the same time, I can still feel for those of you out there who don't necessarily want the new. Alina. I am so sorry. I just caught that. It's not Olivia, it's Alina. Rose. Chairman Rose. Oh, why is he in disguise? Did I just miss that whole conversation? And then Sonia, the professor's granddaughter. All right, so you guys saw a lot of that right there. There's still plenty of more that I could show you. I think there's like 7 total videos or something like that. But I'm not trying to spoil this whole thing for myself. Those 3 that we just watched, I've already seen those specific 3. I'm not going to run any more. I don't want to ruin the game totally for myself, and I don't want to ruin the game for anybody else either. We're just going to have to wait until November 15th, guys. Be here on this channel on November 15th. We are going to do the first Sword and Shield walkthrough on this channel. I'm excited. I'm super, super, super excited. Obviously, you guys know what my team is going to be. We ran through it a little bit earlier. We have the Corviknight, we have Cinderace, we have Umbreon, we have Dragapult, Toxtricity, and Rapidash. That is my team, folks. If you want to see any kind of walkthrough, if you want to see tutorials on where to find stuff, I'm going to be talking to people. I'm going to be battling everybody. I'm going to be trying as hard as I can to get to the wild area on the first day, because on day number 2, do not miss out on my live Twitch stream from 10 until 6. We are going to be doing nothing but max raid battles, wild area hunts. We may even do a little more gameplay on Twitch itself, and then I'll condense and throw it right back onto YouTube as well as part number 2 on Saturday. However, you guys are not going to want to miss this, especially those of you who can't necessarily buy the game right now and just want to live vicariously through YouTube. This is the place to be. Make sure you join me on Kelso94399 on YouTube and or Twitch, both the 15th and the 16th. We are going to be here, guys. Please join us. Thanks, guys.